Hey guys, Red X here again. So I know it's been a little while, but we are back again with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and because of the fact that it's been so long, I'm just gonna restart, okay? Because we weren't even that far into the game. So, without further ado, here we go. King Leonidas of Sparta.
We are ready, my king.
Tell me, Lenakis, have you ever gone fishing with your son?
No, never. A soldier's life is all I've had the honor to know.
I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son. But now... Let us meet our fate, shall we?
This guy's such a badass.
Spartans! Every breath that you have taken has led you to this moment. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear, all of it has led to where you stand right now. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their bloods! What say you, Spartans? For our sons! For our daughters! For Sparta!
Here we go. So right now is pretty much just a tutorial on how to play the game. So take some and here we go. Alright, so R1 L1 is explosion. Now, you see that little diamond up there? That's your quest marker. So that is what you really want to get to. So I really want to get to this guy. That diamond. But these guys are pretty much the super strong guys that I'm fighting now are the soldiers. Where to what? Okay, no. Oh. Now, I don't know if you can die on the tutorial. I don't think you can. But I've never experienced it, so I don't know. And we wait.
Spartans, I'll bring Xerxes your head!
So R3, push on the joystick to lock on.
Xerxes sends his sheep to slaughter.
And square to dodge.
I will bring Xerxes your head, you insolent Spartan!
Hold square to extend the dodge. Now I don't like the tracking, so I don't use it.
Your bloodline ends today, Spartan! I'll get drunk on your blood as the crows feed on your eyes! You will die, and you will fail!
You gotta die.
Xerxes is the king of kings! All will bow before him after I crush you! Come, fool! Enough talk! Time to die!
R2.
My son is more of a warrior than you! Once I'm done with you, king, all of Sparta's sons will be slaves for Xerxes! Sparta's sons would rather die! That can be arranged! No match for a Spartan!
While this is loading, I'd like to give a little shout out to one of my greatest guys who like to watch video games, and that's Platoon. He's amazing. If you guys would follow him too, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
We are betrayed, my king. Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain. They're coming.
By dawn, we'll be completely surrounded.
We are Spartans. When are we not?
Spartans. That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face of...
Yeah.
Today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
Finally. Wow, this is big, Layla. Did you really think it's the spear?
This is the one. The book was almost right on top of it. I've never been so lucky in my life. Okay, let's start her up.
Are you sure we can trust this thing? I mean, the book could be...
Just started, Victoria.
You're the boss. I'll prep it for you.
Okay, so worth noting, I've made some changes since you were last in here.
There's no keeping up with the tech industry these days.
I can crank up the simulation to maximum sensory synchronization if you're up for it.
So I haven't even ever beaten easy, so I'm just gonna stick with that.
Let's take this one step at a time.
Understood. If you're looking for something a little more intense, I can always adjust the settings for you later. This bit will let me know how much information will be fed to you during your time in the Animus.
So as you can tell, we have guided and exploration mode. Guided mode, it says, is a more traditional experience. Markers are displayed at all times, and quest objectives are given to you automatically. Exploration mode, a newer approach to playstyle. The user must investigate the world to uncover targets and quest objectives. This is the way Assassin's Creed Odyssey is meant to be experienced. I talked to one of my friends the other day, and he said this mode was actually pretty cool, but very hard. So if you don't know what you're doing yet, you probably should stick with guided. So, as I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna stick with guided.
Give me as much information as you got. There's no way I'm going in there without some guidance.
Glad to help. You can always change your mind later. Listen, Layla, before you go off,
If this book is right, this spear, this story, it will change everything.
you're putting a lot of faith in a fairly unreliable source. Historian or not, this guy wrote about magical objects and the will of the gods.
He's not Homer. Herodotus was the first recorded historian, so there's a lot more truth in that text than you think. I mean, what better way is there of finding Isu artifacts than by trusting in the guy who claimed to meet an actual descendant?
I know, but
I need you to trust me. You could be right. This spear, this book, it could all be crap. But something tells me it isn't, and I'm certainly not gonna let Abstergo find out first.
you're right. We haven't got much to lose anyway. There's just one small problem.
What is it?
This manuscript is in rough condition, to say the least. The DNA found on the spear has identified 2 different individuals. You're going to have to pick which strand of DNA to pursue. The choice is yours.
Now, here's the thing. If you're a girl watching this and thinking, hey, I'm never going to be able to play Assassin's Creed, so I'll just watch it, as you can tell, you're wrong. You can't, because there is a girl. However, I don't know what the girl's storyline is. I've never played it. Because as far as I've gotten in Alexius' story, Cassandra is different, to say the least. So, since I'm a guy, I'm gonna go with Alexius.
He will lead us down the right path, I'm sure.
All right, boss. We're finally good to go. 431 BCE, here we come.
The start of Peloponnesian War.
Good luck in there. No pressure or anything, but we're all depending on you.
Abstergo isn't gonna win this time. If what the book says is true and we do actually find the artifact, the assassins will finally have a chance to rise again.
You can do it.
Oh, and Victoria? Read the book. It holds the secrets I won't be able to find on my own when I'm in there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Kefalonia Island, 431 BCE. So that was pretty much just a preview of the island, which is kind of cool. There's Alexius, and as you can tell, there's the spear.
Hey! Shitface! Get down here! Cyclops got a message for you.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka! The Cyclops said you like to act tough.
R3
So act tough!
to lock on.
Get a little closer and I will.
R to switch.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always collects
L1
debts.
plus R1 to carry.
You have a lesson to learn.
If the Cyclops...
And then you just kill him. Well, what looks to be like killing him.
Last week? This shit happens every week. I can't keep doing this. Nah. Thanks for the warning.
What happened to you?
That's Phoebe.
It's nothing, Phoebe. All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh? Hasn't he learned his lesson yet?
Apparently not. Of course. Help yourself.
You hungry too, Icarus? Do you think Zeus will bless me with an ego like he blessed you, Alexios? Maybe you could ask him for me.
So, this is the first time we've ever experienced this. In this game, you have the ability to choose what you say. And I could be really rude right here and say, not this again. Or I can say, I can be like, hey, I'll ask for you. The yellow words, you get one shot. You pick, that's that. The white words are multiple. I'll explain that in a little bit.
I'll try to put in a good word for you.
Finally.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
What does that weasel want now?
Don't know. He wants you to meet him at his new house. On his vineyard.
Wait, what? A vineyard? Malaka!
It's on the road to Sami. He says wine will make him rich.
See, white words, and then you have that little symbol by the yellow one. Once you click the yellow words, you're done.
Since when has he had a vineyard?
Yesterday, I think?
So, Marcos, who owes me drachmi, is buying vineyards. With what money?
I don't know.
Where can I find Marcos's new, beautiful estate?
You know the statue of Zeus on Mount Ainos? It's south of that.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit. Thank you, Phoebe.
I'll go tell Marcos you're coming.
My head.
Choices you make will have impacts both good, seen and unseen. Consider your options carefully, as some affect the storyline and are permanent. So, if I tell them to get out of here, they run away. If I say you're dead, the swords, obviously I'm gonna kill them. So, I'm not a mean guy, so...
Fun's over. Tell that one-eyed freak, if he sends you here again, I'm going to cut his other eye out and feed it to my bird. I'll see Marcos as soon as I'm dressed.
Now, I have to say,
I'll have to go up top to get dressed.
the reason I love playing Assassin's Creed is because of the parkour.
Phoebe slept here again. Poor kid. No place to call home.
Let's get this on.
What is going on? There we go. Alright. So, if you go this way and take this little path right here, you can do a little bit of parkour here and there, and jump off here. You can grab that branch. The thing I love most about this, my dad actually showed me it, was this right here. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, as I said when we were in the tutorial, if you look, there's a little green arrow, or a little green diamond. If you go towards that diamond, you will eventually get to your quest. What the heck?
You won't wait.
Oh yeah, these guys.
Get him! That's what I get for sparing you. No manners.
We're going to
Okay. So now if I collect arrows.
See what you've
That
gotten
was
yourself
too
into
easy,
this
but
time,
if you
Marcos.
hold L2, you can kind of stop and just kind of look around. It's kind of cool. And these little arrows, it'll point you to where there's something important, like that chest. Now mind you, you can also mark stuff with X.
Guess this is the vineyard. Straight ahead.
Oh, I almost forgot. So, if you look here, okay, this is your skill tree. And it says leveling up. Earning experience increases your level and rewards. And ability points to spend on abilities. New abilities are progressively unlocked and can eventually be upgraded. Now, every time you level up, you get to pick one of these. But when you get to level 5, this becomes unlocked. Level 10, 15, and of course 20. However, you already have these ones down here. So here you've got meditation. Hold the HUD pad to meditate. Rest and move time forward, of course. As you just seen Icaros, it's called the Eyes of Icaros. You can press the up on the directional pad to use Icaros to attack enemies or locate targets. You can also increase its accuracy by synchronizing viewpoints. I'll show you that in a little bit. It says the next upgrade you use a cars to your enemies or locate targets. Increases accuracy by synchronizing viewpoints. When controlling Icaros, harass a target by pressing triangle. When fighting multiple opponents, Icaros automatically targets one of them. Oh, whoops. Then we have assassination. Press triangle to assassinate. Using the Spear of Leonidas, deal assassination damage or to an unaware target, either killing or heavily damaging them. This is where the word assassin comes in. The Leap of Faith. I think this one's pretty cool. You can hold X to like see in the picture how he's jumping off that high ledge and rolling. Well, it says falling causes damage but is never fatal. So if say you're on a tower fighting guys and you're about dead and you need to get away, but you're afraid you're gonna die if you jump, don't worry, you won't. At level 20, falling doesn't cause any damage. Your whistle is to attract enemies to assassinate them. Your man at arms, press right hand joystick to swap weapon. Equip the second weapon from the inventory menu and swap between them at any time. However, this requires level 15. And defensive maneuvers. Press square to dodge. Tap L1 plus R1 to parry. So, without further ado, let's get back to the game. Now, I've played a little bit of the other Assassin's Creeds here and there, but not much. However, I have to say Odyssey has got to be my favorite.
Boss, I keep telling you can't do that.
Why? It's my farm. I can plant what I want.
The grapes will die here. All of them.
You have to forget what you know about the past, my friend. Together, we will revolutionize winemaking. Believe me, you will look back on this day and... Alexios, thank the gods! Phoebe found you in time.
About grapes.
I can still hear you! I was worried sick. The Cyclops sent his scum to find you. I think they mean you harm.
I wish you would have told me that before they hit me. But that's besides the point. You bought a vineyard, Marcos? A vineyard?
Why not? I like wine, you like wine, everybody likes wine. Everybody buys wine. Why not from me?
Because you don't know how to grow grapes or make wine.
I'm a fast learner. You grow grapes on the vine, then you get some wine.
Oh, it's that simple, is it?
You know me better than to think I don't have a plan. Marcos always has a plan.
All right. Then do you have the money you owe me?
Do I have the money I owe you? Of course, of course. Well, no, not at the moment.
Then get it.
Instantly, my friend, instantly. But maybe you should do that. There is a merchant in Sami. I'm not very good at these things, as you know.
You want me to collect my own debt?
It's just waiting for you in Sami, my friend.
Who's the merchant?
Duris. You know Duris. He's very nice.
Duris? How stupid can you get? Stop giving him money.
He always pays me back.
After I threaten him?
Exactly. Everybody benefits. Duris gets his money, I get my interest, and you have work. Kefalonia is wonderful, is it not?
Where can I find Duris?
In a shop in Sami, overlooking the docks. You know this, Alexios.
Will he be there?
You mistake me for the Pythia. I couldn't possibly know.
How do you want to handle this one?
not like you handled that olive oil business. That was too much.
I got